So picture this, you're driving down a seemingly endless highway, Spotify cranked up, and sign after sign of free ice water? Sounds a bit random, right? But what if I told you this simple offer of hydration was a game changer for what could have been a forgotten spot in South Dakota? Yep, we're talking about Wall Drug. Now I'm a fan of roadside attractions, but Wall Drug? That's a whole other story. Imagine it's the 1930s. The world's in the grip of the Great Depression, and there's a tiny drugstore in Wall, South Dakota that's on the brink of foreclosure. The owners are desperate, and then, in a moment of sheer brilliance, or maybe desperation, they decide to offer free ice water to parched travelers. Hundreds of signs later, this tiny drugstore not only survives, but thrives, becoming one of America's most iconic attractions. But here's the kicker, we were this close to losing this gem. If it weren't for that innovative idea, Wall Drug might have just been another relic of the past. So buckle up as we dive deep into the incredible journey of Wall Drug, explore its rich history, and discover how a simple act of kindness turned into a must-visit destination. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be rethinking every roadside attraction you pass by. It's time to let go and get going. Now, if you want to spend the night in your RV near Wall Drug, we highly recommend boondocking at Nomad View. It's breathtaking, it's beautiful, and it's only 8 minutes from Wall Drug. However, be warned, the weather can get sketchy.
If you're a little scared of weather, like it can get very intense, and like last night was intense.
Had been over 40-mile-per-hour winds last night. I mean, shaking the RV, just side to side. It's mainly hitting the slides and stuff like that. We got away with not putting the slides in. And so today we're gonna show you Wall Drug. To this day, millions of visitors take exit 110 off Interstate I-90. What is this roadside attraction all about? Because this is by many considered the nation's most popular roadside attraction. If you need to get fuel, this Conoco doesn't look too bad. It's not like technically a truck stop, but there are trucks here and there's like lanes out here kind of on the edge that you can get to without having to go under the canopy, which it says it's 14 feet under there anyways, but I love being on the edge. In addition to the pumps here, they've also got a place where you can wash your rig. Look at this, that's not even a part of Wall Drug. What is that?
This is definitely a roadside distraction.
Roadside distraction.
Freudian slip.
There is RV parking around here somewhere. I've just got to find it. I don't think parking's gonna be an issue. Oh, that's huge. One thing Wall Drug is probably almost best known for is its signage. So you've got the whole way in here, it doesn't matter which way you go. Even if you're coming from Badlands National Park on a highway, there's so many signs for this place. I don't know, it starts out like 200-300 miles from here, they start the signage. And I mean, as the story goes, that's how they stayed in business. Now, when I think of signage, a roadside attraction that comes to mind is when you're on your way to Alaska, going through Yukon, there's a place called the Signpost Forest. And it is so awesome. Our sign is also there when we had the Airstream, so we put a sign up with that there. Wow, look at all these signs, Hensley. 85,000-ish signs out here. We gotta find a place for our sign, don't we, Hensley?
The good thing is ours is pretty small, so we could
probably
fit somewhere.
Front and center?
Yeah. All right. You said the bridge. You like this spot? You want it, Daddy, to put it there?
Is that perfect?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Hensley, our sign's up. Happy campers, the Moss family.
You know, just like the tradition of Wall Drug started with signs, the tradition of the Signpost Forest also started with signs. The story goes that in 1943, a homesick soldier working construction in the Yukon put up a sign of where he was from, and then a tradition sort of started where other soldiers and other people would put signs of where they were from, and it built into the Signpost Forest. I love the stories behind these places and behind the signs and the pictures and the history and everything that goes on with these roadside attractions.
You need 10 cents.
You got 2 coffees?
Yeah.
I think we're 5-cent coffee.
They're not much.
We'll sit here.
So this cafe also hosts the largest privately owned Western illustration art collection in the country. So you're gonna see a lot of like really unique and old oil paintings in here. Now I think of unique art as far as a roadside attraction. One of the things that come to mind is Cadillac Ranch.
Closer to the cars, I touch them,
We can touch them.
run between them.
You can run between them. You want to know everything you can do to these cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Cadillacs. So Cadillac Ranch was created as like an artistic expression of like 10 different Cadillacs from the years 1949 to 1963. And they took these Cadillacs, when they built this, they put them nose down into the ground at an angle. And to this day, it's still a very iconic roadside attraction in the United States, in Amarillo, Texas. One of the coolest things about these roadside attractions is like these stories within the story of the roadside attraction, like finding out, well, why did they build this roadside attraction? What was the motivation for this? What's the history of this? And you get to sort of immerse yourself in that when you come and check these places out.
Holy moly. Look at this.
That's what I'm talking about.
They definitely.
These were 5 cents and these were 10 cents.
No, so definitely have to get our 5-cent coffee and free ice water. Who wants free ice water?
Me. I do.
See, you say free and people are excited. Have you ever had famous ice water before? I mean, that's what made this place famous.
Does it taste famous or how's that?
Oh
work?
yeah, definitely. Maybe with the help of this, but
That doesn't hurt.
you want to get the thing?
No, that's pretty good. I don't know why it just tastes. It's pretty good. You gotta like hold it like this while you drink it.
So we've got cinnamon rolls. This is the caramel pecan, a chocolate and vanilla donut.
Oh, JJ, look at that donut, buddy.
Whoa. You on there. Look, don't look at that.
Oh, we'll try the 5-cent coffee here. You know what? For diner coffee, it's all right. Is it worth 5 cents?
I think it's pretty good coffee.
For 5 cents.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
Free refills or 5-cent refills? I ain't paying 5 more cents. How's it doing?
That's good.
Doing good job. It's like cakey, right? Mm-hmm. I think the donuts are better than the cinnamon rolls, which I won't say a lot, but
I don't know. I say go both. We've tried a lot of cinnamon rolls on our travels. It's kind of our thing. And the best one I ever had, I'm still going to say, is in Chicken, Alaska.
really think about it, the whole town of Chicken is kind of a roadside attraction.
It really is. Kinsley's been excited about seeing these statues out here. Are you doing the chicken dance? All right, let's see your chicken impression.
I mean, it's a town named Chicken, and really,
I know
really.
one thing to do for sure.
What's that?
Do you remember our picture?
Oh my goodness. How did I forget about that?
And then JJ came along, remember?
Yeah, we took that picture, and then JJ came along right after that. Where are we going next, JJ?
To T-Rex.
You want to see the T-Rex? He's right here.
Uh-huh.
Not a road stop. You got the giant jackalope here. You're nailing it, babe. Look at this There you go. As far as like animals we've seen on the side of the road, like as far as roadside attractions, I mean, it's hard to beat the giant jackalope, but one that stands out is we went and we saw I think it's the largest buffalo in the world. You guys sure you're ready for this?
A dinosaur.
This is your nemesis, Hensley. I remember this.
There he is. He's hanging out.
Now when he starts eating, we might have to get out of here. I don't know that that's gonna go well. Hensley, she talked about how tough she was, and you're still standing this far back? Oh, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he won't growl at you or anything. He won't roar, will he? He eats every 12 minutes?
Every 12 minutes.
Hensley's got a safe distance.
He's hungry.
did good. Good job. Good job, everybody. That's pretty legit. They have got a little bit of everything here. They're definitely utilizing the whole take a break, make some memories. Take a break, make some memories. Is it a tourist travel? Sure. It's kind of T-Rex. It's a tourist travel. It's just so unique. It's totally worth the stop. Do you remember the dinosaur thing we did where we walked around and saw dinosaurs?
I think so.
Yeah, in Moab, Utah, there's like this side attraction where you can like walk around these pretty close to scale, I think, dinosaurs. For what it wasn't cheap, but Hensley absolutely loved it. Wow, look at those two dinosaurs. You want to see what those are called? It's an Sauropus. You get to do all the pronouncing, Marissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you put so much twang on it, it won't matter. Sauropus? Sauropus.
Hip hop? Hip hop anonymous?
Hensley, you gotta wait for us. I don't know what's in the Jurassic period. You gotta be careful.
Holding his hand.
Oh, you are holding his hand. He's so sweet. He's so sweet, isn't he? Look at him. Oh, you kissing the dinosaur? I don't know about you, but I think this is pretty cool, Marissa.
But, hey, it is. If they were like mechanical, I would.
Never enough. It's never enough.
Tyrannosaurus.
It is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's pointy pink.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah, look, he stepped through the ceiling. Look at that.
We currently are in a special supervision area. The system will start in a moment. Please do not tease the animals. Danger.
Was it
intense or?
Yeah, maybe scream.
Scream?
Well, what they would do is they would act like the shark was breaking through the glass, so it would hit the glass and the floor would move, and then water would spray. It was kind of cool. I'm a sucker for touristy things, and roadside attractions are really just a great way to break up a travel day. I mean, I know sometimes it can be like corny and touristy, but I mean, if you've got easy RV parking, some fun things to do, good food, like why not stop and enjoy the ride?
I think we got an arcade. This is how we let our kids play games. You're doing good, buddy. Keep going.
I had a friend in high school that made me think I was always playing, and I was not. I didn't even realize it even in high school.
I'm pretty sure that was a game when you were little.
Well, the screen was slightly smaller, but yes, back in the day. Now, there's no shortage of quirky things at Wall Truck, but a lot of these tourist attractions were built on Quirky. When we went to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, we stopped at a roadside attraction called the Youpers. I love it when places just straight up tell you what's going on. That's how you do it, right there. This already looks really cool. Look how big that chainsaw is. Whoa! That's good. That's great.
So this is the Youpers tourist trap, and it's gonna be super touristy. Are we tourists? I'm guessing we're tourists, even though we're
not Youpers.
We're not Youpers, yes. But are we tourists when we live the RV lifestyle? I guess you are. I guess you're still a tourist.
You're always a tourist, unfortunately.
You're a tourist who wants to live like a local, but sometimes you just have to do touristy things.
That was a crazy complicated definition. Probably true though. There you go, Hensley.
Get our Instagram on. JJ, you want
to be a Yeti too?
Did you do?
There you go, buddy. Hensley, what is going on here? Oh no. It's just the amount of detail and effort they went into. Got a deer on the front of the cover here. And really, this entire attraction was built around the quirks and the humor and the funny things that are attached to the Youpers, which the name the Youpers came from, UP. And they have like a commercial museum you can go into if you want to. Or you can just walk around it for free if you want to. They have Big Gus, the largest chainsaw in the world, and then Big Ernie, the world's largest working rifle. Not really sure what working means. It's probably been an interesting day nonetheless. It's a lot of jackalopes. Post office drop here.
Oh, I had some stuff to actually.
Did you?
Yeah. I wish I'd have known.
Well, now you know.
Now you know.
that in my size, I'd totally want that.
You want that if it was in your size?
One more.
One more, baby.
No,
Look how
no,
cute.
we're done.
No, one more, please.
Look at these little animals.
Look.
Oh, goodness.
Look. This is adorable. Sorry.
Rapid City would be his closest place.
Thanks, man. Yeah, this is down 426. Python skin boot.
Yeah.
Did you give him permission for this photo, Marissa?
No, they stole that.
Now they have donuts and sweets here, but one of the places we've been that I think has one of the coolest roadside attraction, like as far as sweets. We went to the Ben and Cherries with a factory tour, and they've got something there called the Flavor Graveyard. It was so strange, but so awesome.
I like Halloween stuff. I'm not really scared.
You're not scared? I don't know, it's a graveyard. You might want to be scared. Ooh.
This is totally not spooky.
These are all the flavors they killed? Is that
I
what
guess
happened?
they're like,
Or died?
the discontinued flavors.
Wow.
Well, how did this one die? Devil's Food Chocolate? 2001. R.I.P. Whoever came in 2001 just like went to town on them, huh? Monty Python. That's awesome. Do you know what that's from?
Yes, from Monty Python.
Monty Python.
Yeah.
Yep. Not Star Wars or whatever
Oh,
else
I
you're going to say.
Just found your favorite, Marissa.
It just wasn't whoopee enough.
Peanut butter and jelly only made it 1 year. This is where it went wrong.
No, that
There you go.
good.
Yep. Now it's good.
And they kept bringing it back and
They keep trying, yeah.
I would like that
This
one.
one just won't stay down.
It won't die.
It's like an actual graveyard, and you get to look at these flavors that have died over the years because they just didn't work, or maybe they just felt like killing them. Now, we've shown a lot of our favorite roadside attractions in this video, but probably one of my personal favorites, and highly recommend watching the whole video, is our video on the town of Chicken, Alaska. Yeah, they've got the sculptures, they've got the drudge machine, you can mine for gold. It's got one of the best bakeries we've ever been to in the country. But it's just that history and that culture and that vibe of, let's face it, it's a town called Chicken. It's a great video. You'll definitely want to check it out.